third race is at 3:30. It's over 1,600 meters, and again a maiden plate. We're on the turf, as you know by now. Twilight meeting, Hollywood Bets Greyville. Graham Hawkins' numbers for the first leg of the pick six. Well, these aren't maybe his pick six numbers, but his selections for the first leg of the pick six are 6, 10, 9 and 1, and I've gone 6, 10, 2 and 8. So first and second we agree, third and fourth we don't. Let's go straight to our first choice, number 6, Mr. Gonzalez, who is a gelding by Water Winter out of a fantastic light mare. Peter Muscat, the conditioner, owned by Robert Mangard, John Dalymount, Guy Mamet, Michelle Narak, the Brackets, and Rosalind Coetzee, the whole host of owners. He certainly caught the eye on debut, Graham. Although he was only the 6th fastest finishing on debut, his first time performance was good.
It was good, and if you recall, we actually chatted to Peter Muscat on this show ahead of that debut, and he didn't expect much from him in debut, but he said, watch out when he goes over a bit further. He's a very, very nice horse. So I'm guided as much by the promise of his first run as I am by Peter Muscat's positive comments about number 6, Mr. Gonzalez, because again, I've made him my bipod and my place accumulator banker. There's some tricky races coming up further on in the program. So I'm heavily leading towards number 6, Mr. Gonzalez, although in the pick six, the first leg of the pick six have gone significantly wider. 10 Mondovi finished behind Mr. Gonzalez last time in the same race. That was Mondovi's second start. That was Mr. Gonzalez's first start. So I would think that Mr. Gonzalez has got more scope for improvement. 9 Star Crusade has got form to be there and thereabouts. 2 Time Takers finding early market support. Warren in from 9 to 2 to 7 to 2, was backed into odds on last time, so clearly can run, and although doesn't feature in my first 4, obviously I've included him in the pick 6. But the one horse, Warren, that I'm really expecting a lot of improvement from is number 1, Storm Chaser. Now, he's been priced up any price in the market, so we'll see if there's any form of betting support for him. He's running 2 strong races. He hasn't been seen in action since the 28th of June. He's been gelded in the interim, so his first run as a gelding, and he's drawn pole position. So I would think that number 1, Storm Chaser, is certainly one to keep an eye on.
Well, that's why we put our heads together and we discuss races together. I haven't formed, he doesn't form part of my first 4.
He ran behind Ashford Castle, who's highly thought of.
Yes.
And then he ran in the Gatecrasher Stakes, and has since been gelded. So I'm expecting improvement from him.
Well, who am I to not include number 1, Storm Chaser, into my play? Certainly will be going into my trifectas and quartets if Graham's looking for improvement, and quite rightly so. That's it. 6, 10, 9, 1 for Graham, 6, 10, 2, 8 for me. Respect for the one I'm going to include, but we're both rowing in with Peter Muscat's horse, Mr. Gonzalez, horse number 6.